Hello guys, welcome back. I am Fleet Admiral Lewis of the 81st Fleet, and this is an energy credits farming video. It is going to be a slightly long one because I'm going to be showing you how to get as many credits as you can do. So first thing I'd like to show you, I think you can do this mission, so you can start doing it straight away, and the faster your ship gets, the more you're going to earn. I would fully recommend either the Obelisk Warp Core, which you get from the Sphere of Influence mission, or the Gamma Synergistic Overcharge. Definitely that one if you can get it, because obviously the maximum warp factor on it is 22.94. It'll change for ships in certain setups, but you know, you basically want to be as fast as you can in sector space. So all you do, press your options, go to missions, mission journal, go to incoming hails, and you want to go all the way to the bottom, and you see this one called Tour of the Galaxy. Get that, open the hail and accept it. And what you'll notice is on my radar all these systems have started to light up, and all I have to do is visit each system. I don't have to go into the system, just have to boom, and you see that 25,000 energy credits just right there straight away. One. This route that I'm taking is what I believe to be the fastest route around this little course. So I mean, you can take my route or you can try and come up with your own. I only generally do the one beta quadrant, just try and get all beta quadrant done. Don't bother with alpha. I mean, you can, if you want to continue earning, you'll probably get a little bit more if you've got enough time, but you've only got 15 minutes, so that's why I say if you're not in a fast enough ship, then it is going to be a struggle for you. If you just bear with me, I'm going to get through this as quick as I can. So this is probably going to take me around about 8 minutes of this video to get through it all, maybe. So by all means, if you want to try and skip past this bit to the next bit when I start talking about something else, you can. But for now, I'm just going to show you me collecting all these energy credits that I go around. I'm also going to be showing you how to roll tunes. That's another good way of collecting energy credits and dilithium from your alternate tune spaces. This is always a good way of earning energy credits. I'll show you more into that after this. You can do this mission every day. I think it's every 20 hours it resets, and you can earn roughly, if you get the whole of beta quadrant done, you'll be close to 1 million every time you do it. What you're trying to do is columns and rows, and the more columns and rows you get, you'll get a big bonus at some point. That one wasn't one that I was supposed to go to, so it's probably lit up for another mission I've got queued up, so forget that one. It was meant to be this one. As you can see, 25,000 every time I visit 4, I'm making 100,000. When I do 10, I've made 1 million. I'll do 10 sets of 4, sorry, and that's 1 million. Probably shouldn't use that there, but I'm going at my warp factor 22, I'll still get it all done. Obviously, if you didn't already know about this, you can just auto travel to these by just clicking on it, and your ship will go there at the fastest possible speed. As long as you don't touch the analog stick, then you'll just keep going to your destination. You'll even slow down and stop when you get there, like that. But we don't want to slow down, we want to keep going. And you see how that column's gone white? That means I've got every possible system that I needed to visit in that column. Just like that. And this one should go white when I get to the top of here. Oh, sometimes you miss them like that. For some reason, some of them don't get it quite right, and you've got to actually hit the sun, so bump into the sun, and there we go. See how we got all that then? And then continue on your merry way. So obviously we're going to hit that one, then we're going to come to there, we're going to do that one, and then we're going to go all the way down to that one, and that one, and that one, and then just a straight shot all the way back up to the finish. Save my transwarp, I should be able to go again. There we go. Boom. You can wait on this screen, look, you'll get, as soon as you get your 25, just click where you want to go next and off she goes. As long as it's in a roughly straight line, you might be able to just keep it your transwarp. Like this one, I'm going to have to turn it off so I can make that turn. You have to excuse me, it has been a while since I've done this. This is what I'd recommend for the first part of eventually you'll get better ways of earning energy credits, and I'll try and show you some of them. But for now, this is a good way of doing things. That's another 25,000. So as we look, I think we're up to 2 million. That's not all from this, obviously I had some energy credits on me before I started. I probably should have shown you how many I had, but I probably had around 1.7, 1.6. And when I hit this one, you'll notice I get a big amount of energy credits because it'll giving me so many columns and rows. It's going to mark them all off and I'll get a bonus. And this is the bonus that you're after. Most people will just stop when they hit this. And I think if you stop here, you're at about 500,000 every day. So, 14 days, you've got 7 million. If this is the only way that you want to farm them. See all that I just got? You can put duty officers and things on your ship that make your slipstream go for longer, your turn rate better, and anything like that is going to help you on this. You know, the quicker you can get through all these and you can go into the Alpha Quadrant and carry on doing it there and earn a bit more. You know, if this is the only way you want to farm, then I'd recommend getting the maximum out of it. But there are other ways, definitely, and probably more lucrative ways as well. So we're just coming up to the last two systems now. And then the last one should be Nimbus. Let's quickly try and swap it, substream it to get there as fast as I can. There we go, all done. And that's as much as you'll get out of the beta quadrant. It's all done in the beta, so I'm happy to just leave that one there, and we'll go check those energy credits and look at that, 3 million, and we're already looking a bit healthier there. So there is always that side of things. That's the tour of the galaxy. Moving on from that, we can go and just have a look at the exchange. I'll call in my freighter here so we can use the exchange here. Exchange. Now this is everything I'm selling, as you can see. You can put certain things on for quite a while. I use epic consoles from opening keys and lockboxes. Now if you're making lots of energy credits, you can then buy keys. With keys you'll get certain things like these come out of the boxes that you open, and you'll be able to sell them for quite large amounts. Duty officers, they sell very well. Purples for around about 2 or 3 million. Always check the price. Type in the name in the buy section and you'll be able to check the price of any single item. So always check the price, make sure you're not putting it in for too much, make sure you're trying to go for the roundabout, you know, make sure you're the cheapest and it'll sell quickly. Certain stuff sells better than others. Keys obviously sell very well. If you can get into the key market and buying them when they are cheap and selling them when they're expensive, you can make a hell of a lot of energy credits, but obviously you need a bit of capital to get you started off. The other thing I would suggest is R&D materials. So let's search for, say, Z-Dash. Z-Dash should bring up Z-Particles, and if you look at Z-Particles, this is in your R&D bag. Look at this, 10 for 100,000, 170 for 2 million, 50 for 4 million. There is a lot here that you can make a lot of money from, because you get a lot of them and they sell for quite a lot. Same with beta tachyon, so B. Beta. I think if we just put that in, it might give us it. No, it's not. Beta dash. There we go, beta tachyon particles again. 100 for 2 million. This is good prices for this stuff. So I mean, you can make a fair amount of EC from just them, and that's probably where you'll get a bulk of your energy credits from, because selling stuff on the exchange is probably the best way to make money in this game, using that exchange to your advantage. Alternatively, there's other things you can do. I don't want to give away all my secrets, because obviously you'll saturate my markets and then I won't make any money anymore. But this is probably another best way. It's called rolling tunes, and I'll quickly show you how to roll tunes. So that was my main character, Lewis. I'll come off my main character, but before I do, this is how you roll a tune. You get these 2 missions. You'll only be able to do them when you hit, like, I think it's 60 plus in your captain's personal level. So as long as you're level 60, you should get both of these. And to get these to earn, all you need to do is, firstly, I'll collect everything that I set going yesterday. And look, 200,000 energy credits. See that in the top there? And dilithium, 3,900 dilithium, and some more energy credits. And all you want to do, max them all out to 10, and you'll get a big dilithium payout. And then just concentrate really on the Klingon and the Romulan, and you will get you want the yellow ones, you want the Tour of Duties, and they'll give you a massive dilithium payout. especially on your alt tunes, it's more important to get the dilithium payout. On your main, you probably just want to get the upgrade tokens from the Romulan one. So because this is my main, I'll do Romulan. And basically all this is doing is any ship you've ever owned, you get an Admiralty card for, and then you can send that ship out to go do missions whilst you know, go to work, go to sleep, whatever you want to do. These are time gated missions, so once they're set like this, once those timers tick down, I'll be able to claim the rewards, and the job will be a good one. Same with duty officers, just collect everything, and then all you need to do to set these is go to overview, go to find assignments, go to featured, press show ready so it only shows the ones available, and then go to commendations. In this one, don't do any of the purchasing because you'll end up losing all your energy credits, so just don't ever purchase any of them. Leave them alone. Go for these and then just press square and go down the list pressing square on any available project. You can be a bit more clinical about it to make sure that you get critical success on some of these, and they'll pay out more. It's up to you if you want to go into it that much, but I literally just do that because that's enough. And then all I do is change character. And as you can see, I've got multiple tunes. I think at the start of the game you can have a option to make 5. I recommend doing it. None of these tunes are my main characters. There's only 2 that I really play on. There's my Klingon, who's actually a Romulan, slash Reman. And then there's a little guy called Fez, and they're the only ones I've actually done anything else on. They're literally, these guys are just for me to farm energy credits and dilithium on, and that's it. Your dilithium is probably more important because you can turn your dilithium into Zen, and when you turn dilithium into Zen, you can then go into the Sea Star and buy all the things there that you're thinking that I'm going to need some money to buy this Zen, which you don't. So, and look, all I gotta do again, this tune, is just go to his Admiralty, collect everything that was there before. Some of the missions take a bit longer than others, so I usually just like leave it a good 24 hours before I come back and do it again. But in this case, because I'm doing this video, I'm just showing you sort of halfway through the day. And look, there we go, more ships, more. And as these tunes, what you'll do is, if you wanted to get this going, you can get the tune to level 12, I believe, is when they can start doing duty. So all you have to do is rank them up to level 12, and then you'll be able to start doing the duty officer missions, which are these, and then use these because you get a little experience for doing these, and they'll level up to 6, all the way to 65. We're just doing duty officers, but as soon as you have the option to do the Admiralty as well, do them as well. And before you know it, you've got a hell of a lot of energy credits coming in. I mean, I'm doing it off of 8 tunes. If you're doing it off 5, you'll still be getting a hell of a decent amount. So just roll them, get them all going. So that's this tune done, and then all I do before I leave is go to my inventory, assets, and refine whatever I've made. So look, he's already got 6,000 dilithium. That's not a good example of how much is on this tune, because other tunes have more. When they get to those Tour of Duty missions, you know, Tour of Duty Admiralty card missions, the yellow ones, those ones there, once I activate that, you see what the reward is? 30,000 dilithium. So you get that going as often as you can, and you're going to make a fuck ton of energy credits. And when you've got enough dilithium, you go to the exchange, and when that price is cheaper, you can change this for Zen by putting in the lowest one, and say 6,000 is going to get me 26 Zen. So obviously you need quite a lot, but you just wait, be patient, and you'll have it. And once this guy's done, you just change to the next one. You can do the R&D on these guys as well if you wish. It don't really get you anything other than titles, so you just stick to doing R&D on your main. It's probably your best bet. And all you need to do to get all these stuff to your main character is, like I said, showed you with the dilithium just then on that exchange. You turn it all into Zen, and then go back to your main, and then you can buy either something from the Sea Star, or you can then, once it's all turned to Zen, go back to your main and turn it all back into dilithium and give him all the dilithium if you wish, if there's a load of stuff that you need to buy from the dilithium store or from the fleet stores, which require a lot of dilithium, you know, you can always go and get that stuff from there. So look, another 200,000 energy credits on this guy. Obviously some guys have more ships than others. Again, I'm doing this halfway through the day, so a lot of my ships are probably not recovered yet from the last outings, so that means they won't be able to go again until, you know, a certain time has passed, sort of getting repaired and stuff like that. I mean, I do this at the start of every game. As soon as I come on, I roll all my tunes like this. It takes me about 20 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes if I do it quick enough, and you just get a really nice amount of rewards from it all. And once your energy credits are all, if you've been on, once you've got a couple of million on the tune, or you feel like you want to pool it all together, you just go to bank account, and go to deposit, and deposit everybody's tune in the bank account, and then go back to your main, and you'll notice that it's all in that bank account. This is a shared bank account for all your tunes. You can also put an item in that box if you want to send certain items over. Or the other way to do that is to send yourself a mail in the game, and then you just deposit that. See what I mean? All in there now. Nicely done, Fez. We did that, and then we'll just change character again. And like this, I'm on to my next one. Now once you've set the duty officers to show only available, you won't have to change it for any of your other tunes. It'll always be set to that. So just as soon as you do it once, you can then just keep doing it. Just every time you do it every day, you'll have to set it to that setting. And that about wraps it up, guys. I would show you the rest of me doing all this and rolling through them all, but it is quite boring and you'll probably want to get playing. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this has been a very helpful video, and please send me some mails in game if you're part of my fleet and you want some other videos that I can maybe do some stuff with you on. Definitely like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.